you guys? My name is Rage and I am back today with another video for you all. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the most recent coming up event here, the Mojoverse Mayhem featuring Shatterstar shards here. So if you guys haven't already, just a heads up, it does start in 8 days, but this video I want to just talk about in terms of how to farm him, as well as characters to recommend for the farming of Shatterstar. In addition, whether or not you guys should be considering going through and earning these credits, especially if you're a free-to-play player. So let's dive in. So for starters, you guys, for these new events, in case you haven't actually done them before, there are 3 difficulties for easy, medium, and hard difficulty. And each one, if you hit the little eye here, it does break down the description of what they overall recommend in terms of completing it. Most players should be sitting around the medium and hard range. With that being said, you guys will likely end up getting a 3-star or a 4-star Shatterstar, and I'll walk through the details on that later. But overall, these recommendations are rough estimates, but as you can see, if you guys generally have level 45, gear tier 7, ability level 3, you're going to be able to get through medium just fine. In addition, with hard, then it's going to be level 60, gear tier 9, ability level 5. So what does that translate to combat power? Generally, I've been able to complete these in the past, where if you have a team that's around 120, 150k, you're going to be able to get through all the stages of hard, no problem. And if you guys do have, if you do estimate right now, based on your roster of who you're bringing in, and you're already around that range or higher, you can just jump straight to hard. And what that'll do is, the moment you start hard, it instantly unlocks both easy and medium for you. So you can just start from hard from the get-go, and you don't even have to bother with doing the first 2 unless you want to play out the story. But that's basically the rundown of it, you guys. With that being said, how exactly do you farm him? Well, it's going to be very, very similar to the campaign nodes here, where there's going to be a new energy here for the event. I believe it's colored blue/purplish, and it's going to be right of the ISO 8 or perhaps left of it, but it's going to be up there with the campaign energy up here. And it's going to be a new energy bar that you can use essentially to attack nodes. It's going to be the same thing. Every time you attack the nodes, you're going to be generating these fragments here that are called the show business orbs right here. And as you guys can see, once you get 2,000 here, you can actually open up the show business orb. So that's essentially it. With that being said, it runs very, very similar to the campaign energy refreshes. So when I go here, assuming I didn't have a refill, you would be able to reset and refresh immediately your campaign energy with the cost of 50 power cores. And generally, what you can do is you can actually do that 4 times a day before it increases to 100 power cores. So how I've been able to actually maximize on my shards, especially if it's a character I'm not sure about whether or not I need them in the future, I do just go ahead and farm them, just because you never know, right? But let's take a look here. So as you can see here, Stature was the most recent event here, and I got her at 50 shards out of the 130, so well past the 4 stars. How I was able to do that, again, as I mentioned earlier, just refreshing the 4 times per day, and this event runs for 14 days usually, so you're gonna have more than enough time to be able to keep farming those fragments opening up. A little RNG does help, but as you can see here, I was well past the 4 stars, so if you're able to do that strategy, it's gonna be no problem for you whatsoever. In addition, before Stature, it was actually Scream, so I'm gonna go to her as well, filtering with Symbiote, just to kind of give you a sense of what to expect. As you can see here, I did go harder on Scream, because not only did I do the 50 power cores refresh, but I also did every 2 or 3 days I was doing the 100s as well. So I was really aiming for 5 stars, and I'm glad I got her, but it gives you a sense. So if you're refreshing 4 times per day with the 50 power cores, you're gonna likely end up with a 4 yellow star or higher. And in addition, if you do the 100s plus the 50s, it's going to additionally give you that chance to be able to actually get the 5 yellow stars. So that's basically the rundown of the event. With that being said, in the event requirements, it does also note that for medium, it requires 3 characters that are classified as showstopper, and then for the hard difficulty, it's going to be 5 characters that are showstopper. So what you can do here is you can go filter, hit the showstopper here, and we can quickly talk about some characters that I do recommend in terms of getting these done, especially if you guys want 3-star nodes at the very end to ensure that you can keep farming and refarming those nodes. So the obvious ones here, you guys, you can already tell the showstopper roster, very, very solid roster. We get characters like Hela, Invisible Women, Minerva, Thanos, Shuri, list goes on here. Emma Frost, Loki. You get 2 pieces of the Black Order here with Thanos, being Proxima Midnight, Corvus Glaive, Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Widow's really great for speed up. Captain Marvel, Juggernaut, Pyro combination from the Brotherhood. Scarlet Witch provides excellent sustainability. And you also have that nice duo here with the Deadpool Domino combo, where Deadpool can be resurrected if Domino's on his team. In addition, Negasonic being on the team. So, and then if you guys have built up a stronger power armor than myself, Iron Man can be meshed here with Falcon and Ironheart. So overall, you guys, everyone I just listed off, great combinations. So I'm not going to go too much into details because these characters, I'm sure you guys will know what they do. If not, their abilities are pretty self-explanatory. But the ones I would recommend, however, is going to be Minerva, because Minerva has that revive in the game. She can provide sustainability. In addition, if you can pair her with Thanos, it'd be actually really good, because Thanos can give her energy, and then she can always just maintain a revive if needed. Additionally, Emma Frost is really good for cleansing the team, in addition to taking away positives, just because we don't know what to expect. But those three are really rock solid. The combination of Hela and Loki, offense and defense, you know, Hela's got Greg and the spreading of negatives. Loki can shroud his entire team, creating illusions, in addition to having a very potent special ability to apply defense down. So, very, very nice combinations here, you guys. Need some extra DPS boosts. I recommend having Captain Marvel, Symbiote Spider-Man, if you guys have them unlocked. You know, Symbiote Spider-Man provides defense down. Captain Marvel has amazing burst and high speed. And honestly, this is just a really solid looking showstopper roster. I like this definitely over the previous event. So I mean, you guys will have lots of options here. So definitely, I don't think you'll have an issue here. If you can aim for that 130 to 150k, it is a nice hotspot to be able to clear all the nodes. And if you guys have a team higher than that, well, you're just gonna blitz right through it. So there you guys have it. That's who I would recommend for the showstopper roster. And with that being said, that's the rundown of the event, the characters I'd recommend. Last but not least, you know, does this event matter? Should players even care about the event? Well, this is the thing, right? We haven't gotten a lot of details on, you know, overall this new XFactor team, and currently it is only Shatterstar as well as Longshot, but who knows in the future? Maybe there's gonna be 3 more characters added to this where they can be part of a legendary unlock. And honestly, with these campaign events where you can unlock character shards, it's actually one of the easiest ways to unlock character shards. So that's why, like, for me, if I can spend 200 power cores a day farming and getting warp fragments, to me it's a low cost, right? Especially as a free-to-play player. Obviously, if you guys don't have that much power cores, just keep in mind you can always get more from the arena battles each day when you go to arena and you hit the rewards. Determining where your arena range is, you can determine how much power cores you will be earning each day. So for me, 14 days, I'm going to be getting about 1,400 power cores back because I'll be sitting around this range. So that can kind of help you do the math here in terms of how much you think you'll need. But ultimately, you guys, I do always recommend doing these events because not only does it allow you that exclusive opportunity to actually farm for a character in a very, very convenient way. This is the same way that you're playing the game, right? Using up energy for the campaigns. Additionally, guys, do not forget here, if you go to the show business orbs here, you know, Shatterstar is not the only character you're getting. If you go into the eye here for the additional details of other awards, you know, we're going to see all the characters that we're able to actually achieve from this. So the most notable ones I want to point out are the ones that are kind of harder, right? Corvus Glaive right now, you know, he was recently added, but in case you got to boost him up, you can still get him now with these orbs. For those who haven't unlocked Hela yet or farmed Hela, guess what? She's in this orb, which is beautiful. Minerva's in this orb, which is really rare because Minerva is normally in the premium orb, so I wouldn't mind getting a few orbs from her. Loki and Hela are both in this, so if you guys haven't built up Black Bolt yet and you need to have them unlocked, well, guess what? You can also get fragments of the Asgardians here, which fortunately would hopefully help you in your guys' farming. Thanos is a late game farm node, but you can get him from this orb. So very nice there. So overall, you guys, it does actually help you in other ways if you can get some of these more rare drops. In my opinion, it's not the end of the world, and especially you get 8 shards of one of these listed characters, and then you also get the left side and the right side for 1 or 2 shards. So minimum, you're getting 10 shards of a character or more, and that's just the basic, right? So you get higher luck, it's even better. So for me, it's not just 200 power cores a day for just being able to get Shatterstar fragments. It's also getting the opportunity to earn other characters and really help you guys in your progression. So I always do recommend these events. There you guys have it. I hope this video was able to provide some insight. We do have time to plan in case you guys don't have a strong enough team yet, but hopefully you guys have that knowledge now in terms of who to prepare for, which teams to utilize. And as always, you guys, I do appreciate you checking out my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.